My name is Scott Nicholl, and I work for the AOS Group in Grimsby, Ontario. I hold the position of the Director of the Graphic Arts Program, and I have been in this position for 2 years as of December 31st, 2013. I have been in the office equipment industry for 15 years. The late 90s found me looking for change, which came in the form of an offer from Minolta to sell business equipment. I threw myself into training and took some simple direction that served me well to this day. Try to be first in the office in the morning and last out at night. Make at least 20 cold calls a day. Unless you don't find a prospect, then make cold calls until you do. Corporate change led to personal change, which led me to Canon. My role was as the color specialist, supporting all color sales with a direct responsibility for the production sales aspect of the business. I looked after all of Southwest Ontario, and it was here that I met and worked for Ed Landry. In 2010, I knew where I wanted to be. And I also knew that with patient determination, the path would avail itself to me. And so it was. The fall of 2011, and I was interviewing for the ultimate role in this industry. A sales representative with Xerox as the product and production printing as the vertical. A vetting process on both sides determined a fit, and I fill this role today as excited as now as I was then. Thanks.
I love the role I have. I work with a diverse set of customer types, small mom and pops to large corporate entities, all with the same basic business output, print. Each of these groups have needs. Ultimately, the basic need is to wake up each morning and know that the partner they have in AOS Xerox will be there for them. Sometimes that means asking a hard question. Often it means bringing information that they may not see as being needed today, but will plant seeds for tomorrow. Occasionally it means being the student. In all situations, it means placing the needs of the customer before my own. 5:30 signals the start of my day. I usually wake up and turn the alarm off before it even goes off. Coffee and an omelette accompanies an hour of news and industry blogs, with some LinkedIn time included. Arrival at the office is usually between 7:30 and 8, as I try to live up to the direction of years ago. Be first in the morning. Very often, my role is as the fixer. Going into a customer with an open mind, a notepad, and a commitment to communicate are sometimes all that are needed to diffuse difficult conditions. Whether it is my colleagues, customers, family, or folks I stand shoulder to shoulder with in a service organization, my goal is to be of value. By placing others ahead of myself, I will always come out a winner. Anonymity is a difficult concept to understand. It doesn't mean that people don't know who you are. It's just that you're indistinguishable from those you are a part of. A leader who practices the principle of anonymity cannot fail to have his charges excel. They will get credit in larger measure that way, which can do nothing but enhance their desire to do even better. So, how do you like this medium so far? Can an old dog learn new tricks? Who better? Innovative ideas can be wholesale new, or they can be an amalgam of multiple disparate ideas and experiences that can only come together in the mind of one who has both had them and has the willingness and confidence to put this new idea forward. Herbert Spencer was quoted as saying, "There is a principle which is a bar against all information, which is proof against all arguments, and which cannot fail to keep a man in everlasting ignorance. That principle is contempt prior to investigation." In the end, it's about change. You can lead it, embrace it, or run from it. Old dogs prefer not to run. I have not traveled the traditional pathway to my current role. A roundabout, sometimes difficult route has been my experience, and one that possibly gives me an even greater appreciation for that which Xerox is and is becoming. I particularly enjoy victory if it is hard fought for. In the trenches. In my role today, sales cycles can be long. I must have an overriding strategy for the process, but be flexible as to the tactics. It is sometimes difficult to balance this with the need to produce a monthly number and a paycheck. If I am a part of, a leader, a teacher, and a student, we all win. And if my company and my team are winning because of my efforts, I have to win. I love my job and the folks that I work with, and I will work to ensure their success.